So here we are, we're on board Cunard's newest ship, which is called Queen Victoria. This is suite number 5106, which means that it's on deck level number 5, and it's actually Queen's grill cabin. It's called a Q4 penthouse. And I'm not sure why it's called a penthouse, because it's on the 5th deck and there's 12 decks. But anyway, that's what it's called. And it's a slightly unusual layout, as we'll show you. But anyway, so here we have a large mirror as you come into the entrance hall, which is pretty good for checking yourself out before formal night. There then is this little desk seating area with some rather nice orchids, sort of telephone where you can call your butler and room service, etc., etc. Your daily program here. Here's an example of a daily program which has all, where you're docked and what's on and all that kind of stuff. So then opposite the desk area is this bar area, which has again more mirrors and a whole selection of different types of glasses, champagne glasses, brandy glasses, tumblers, etc., etc. And this is where they had our welcome champagne. The other thing which is very interesting is in Queen's Grill you get to choose two bottles of booze, which they then bring you. We've chosen some rum and some whiskey there, and there's a nice fruit and whatnot. So then there's a seating area. Now the seating area, also that bed, that converts into a bed, but a very nice seating area with some lamps, a table, bouquet of flowers, and a flat screen TV which has about 40 different channels in different languages, etc., movies and whatnot. And as I think I mentioned, is that turns into another bed, so if you've got, I guess, more than 2 people staying in the suite, that's your exit out onto your balcony, and we'll come back to that a little bit later. So then you have your bed area, which is very comfortable, incredibly comfortable bed, and I guess it can be made into twins or a double. Very tastefully done. There's also what I quite like is there's this curtain, so you can curtain off sort of this bedding area, so if one of you wakes up early you can come through to the seating area, or I guess if you've got someone staying in that other bed. Then there's a sort of a slightly strange area because it's another sort of seating area. I suspect it's kind of a space I didn't really know what to do with, and there's another flat screen TV there for watching TV in bed, so that's pretty good. So this is a strange area here, and as I said, I suspect it's because, as you can see, it's a slightly unusual layout of a room, so I suspect that was dead space. That's where you have some drawers. There's more cupboards and drawers here, and then you have here a walk-in cupboard where I've never seen so many coat hangers in my life that they gave us, like unbelievable quantities of coat hangers. So many, I just piled them all up there. So you have that little walk-in space, and then you have a bathroom, very nice bathroom with a really huge big bath, like one of those sort of jacuzzi baths. The bath is absolutely massive, and then you have a separate shower, which is always nice. And then through here you have your toilet and your basin. They just have one basin actually, which other sort of suites of this level before have often had 2. Then you have another door, and here we are back where we began. So this is a Queen's Grill. The way it works on Cunard is there's 3 different levels. There's Queen's Grill, Princess Grill, and then what they call Britannia. And Queen's Grill and Princess Grill have their special dedicated restaurants, very nice, right up on the 12th deck. And how embarrassing, I should be able to have shown you the balcony. Here we go on the balcony. Some chairs and not a very exciting view of Le Havre. And back in. So this is a Q4 penthouse, rather grandly called a penthouse. And it's very, very nice indeed.